declassified and really can't be sort of in the front pages every day. But again, we're so lucky to have the submarine veterans who are out there, again, telling the story about our past, but also about the critical importance in the future and in the present in terms of making sure that our undersea fleet is not overlooked because of the fact that it works so often off the sort of front pages and unclassified areas of government. The commander, again, I think did a nice job sort of talking about the response to the Thresher. Again, in terms of promoting the great work that's done, SubSafe is really just an extraordinary accomplishment. In the 48 years prior to the Thresher, there were 16 non-combat caused instances where submarines sank. And since then, in the 50-plus years since, there have been 0. And that really, again, didn't happen by itself. There was a lot of hard work with industry, such as Electric Boat and Huntington Ingalls and its predecessors, working with the Navy to again, making sure that these systems are not going to fail. It also, I think, is because of the investment that we put in terms of looking at the human side of operating submarines. And the Naval Undersea Medical Institute, which is on the submarine base, does unbelievable work in terms of making sure that people who are being deployed sometimes up to 7 months at a time, and what that does to the human body in terms of sleeping patterns, in terms of just the noise level. Again, I had the opportunity very briefly to be underway in USS Alexandria under the ice a number of years ago. It was fun. They had me in the command room when we were submerging, and I was standing there trying to stay out of the way. And all of a sudden I felt a drop of water on my head. Is that supposed to happen? So there was a sailor standing right behind me who burst into laughter saying, "Don't worry, Congressman, it's condensation that's happening there." So, but in any case, again, it's the physical demands in terms of the men and now soon larger numbers of women who are going to be serving on submarines is something that is critically important that we as a nation continue to invest in, and really Groton, once again, is at the cutting edge in terms of providing the research to make sure that people are going to be able to perform at the highest levels under conditions that are quite stressful. The lack of accidents and the lack of incidents, I think sometimes, again, lulls people into forgetting the fact that every instant that our undersea fleet is underway and under deployment, they are operating in an environment that does not sustain human life. And they are doing it for long stretches of time, which is really not the case in terms of almost any other type of military service that, again, are doing work under incredibly stressful circumstances. But the undersea fleet, I think, is unique in terms of the fact that the threat, the life threat is there at all times. And this exhibit, I think, is really just a very powerful reminder. And to all the families that are here, again, this is a solemn occasion that we should all, again, just say sorry for your loss and thank you for your family's sacrifice in terms of, again, advancing our country's national interest and making sure that our fleet is going to continue to protect us every single day. So again, this event here today, I think hopefully is going to just make us recommit to the work that's being done to making sure that our fleet, again, is still the best in the world, which it is today, and will continue to do so. And that we're also going to make sure that the men and women that step forward as volunteers, because we have, of course, an all-volunteer force now, are going to be protected and given the best technology, the best systems help to make sure that they will do the important work of protecting our nation. So thank you, Richard, for this great event, and continue good work for the